Hey there guys, welcome to another belated episode of Showdown with ErynCerise. As you may have gathered by this point, this series is not really going to be a regular thing for me. After sort of playing around with various types of videos, I figured that this type of video isn't really my specialty. It's done much better by some of my peers like Tortimer the Grey and the Espresso Cat and various other like Little Cup and other types of Showdown battlers. I can do this kind of video, but it's not as exciting or as fun as my regular videos. They're kind of harder to do, they're kind of high stress to keep up with all this action going at me all at once. But they're still fun to make every once in a while, so this will just be like an extra little bonus treat whenever you see these in your feed. They're not going to come out on a regular schedule, really. But anyways, I won't dawdle too much longer. The only thing I'll say before I start, really, is you can tell I'm either sick or I've got seasonal allergies. I'm not sure which at the moment. Pretty sure it's the latter. So excuse my voice in this episode. I'll probably apologize for that in the next Fighting Chance episode too. But anyways, here we go. We got a nice little battle with a version of the Wannabes, actually, who I've been designing to be compatible with X and Y only. Basically, that means they don't have any attacks that I would have to breed them up in black and white to game. And essentially that means Minnie doesn't have knockoff, and neither does Lumberjane. They've been replaced with Night Slash and Payback. So this team I've been playtesting. It still works pretty well, thankfully, so I've been actually training this team up in my regular game, and I'm all set to use them over Wi-Fi if that ever happens. Oh yes, and there's also a new team member you can see here. This is Eglantine. She's the replacement for Mildred. Murkrow has sadly been banned from Little Cup, so no more Murkrow. But Eglantine is a great replacement. She's bulky as all get out and gets really hard stab with knockoff and is a useful defogger and all those sorts of things. Anyway, I'm missing like half the battle here. I'm sorry. So this person is kind of an interesting battler. I'm not sure how much experience they have. They're using Toxic as a main sort of arm of their strategy here, which Toxic is not a great strategy in Little Cup. I mean, it's annoying. I want to get rid of this Toxic still, but regular poison tends to be more effective because Little Cup is not a very stally tier, so there's not really a lot of opportunity for Toxic to build up the way it can in other tiers. Anyways, so I switch out a bunch in this battle to avoid things like Leech Seed and Toxic and other things, and yeah, this person is also using Protect, presumably to stall for Toxic, but I find ways to get around that. I've transformed this Ferroseed, for example, into Water type to make it less resistant to all my attacks, and then I get off the knockoff and the U-turn. Unfortunately, do not kill the Ferroseed on that U-turn there. I was hoping to, because now Fifi gets to take a Gyro Ball to the face. Thankfully, she's got the berry juice, or he's got the berry juice to save him, but it would have been more ideal if he didn't have to use it there. Because I really need to get off a Heal Bell right now to get rid. I think I have 2 Pokemon Toxic right now, so really need to get it off. Took a risk in case Pawniard had Iron Head there. I've not actually. That's probably the first time I've been thankful Pawniard used Swords Dance instead of anything else. So I got the Heal Bell off. Unfortunately, it took off my Glow Cloud. It took out my Glow Cloud. I think I was expecting the Sucker Punch, but it went for the knockoff. Fair enough. That's a smart decision. So Lumberjane came in, finished it off after that, and now we've got the Mienfoo. We're going to play an interesting dance with the last 3 Pokemon on this team right now. This Mienfoo is going to have a combination of Fake Out and a few other things, and I sort of dance around my team trying to figure out how to avoid the Fake Out and other things that it has. One of the big strategies that seems to work is bringing out Fifi for the Intimidate. That's really, really helpful. I'm loving that more all the time. Apom, I get off some power-up punches on, but it gets off a massive Fake-Out, so I don't want to take another one of those. I bring in Minnie, not really expecting much, but I know that if the Apom doesn't do much, it won't knock her out, and it'll activate her Berry Juice. So that'll bring her back up to full right there, and now she's got her Sturdy back, so she's going to be able to take a Brick Break, even a critical Brick Break, and then use the Earthquake to take out the Apom. So yeah. And then in comes the Mienfoo again. I don't want anyone else to take a Fake Out, so I let Minnie take that. Again, not expecting much. Minnie's almost done here. But at least she took the Fake Out, and now I can switch into Fifi to get off another Intimidate. It goes for the knockoff. Surprisingly doesn't knock out Fifi, even with the resistance. I was surprised. So at least we got the Intimidate off before she went down. She got a lot of good Intimidates off in this battle, so I'm very thankful for that. Good job. Good dog, Fifi. So we got Scotty to take care of this Blitzel. I'm going to use a Soak again like we did with the Ferroseed so we can get out damage with Volt Switch, whether it's on Blitzel or Meanfu. In this case it's Meanfu, but still gets pretty good damage, so that's good anyway. Then we got Minnie again, who I'm expecting to take the Fake out, and then I'm expecting her to die next turn, but surprisingly Minnie is faster than this Meanfu. I did not call that, so I got off some damage with the Earthquake. Drain Punch keeps it in the red. The Drain Punch doesn't take it up past the red, and so I'm able to bring Lumberjane in after that, get off a Mach Punch, take it off very handily, loving that. And then all she's got left is the Blitzel, who Lumberjane tanks a Thunderbolt from before taking it out with a massive Drain Punch. Extremely satisfying. See, this is, even with some moves missing and a team member changed out, this team still works very well for me. They cover each other all very well. And I'm actually very tempted to rebuild this team in another tier with their evolved forms. Again, like sort of Tortimer has done that with some of his teams before. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this today, and I hope you enjoy, I've got some other videos coming out soon, so I hope you enjoy those when those come out. And enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to probably record my next Fighting Chance video next, so wish me luck. Bye-bye!